Hey everybody, welcome back to Top Guns here in Terre Haute, Indiana. Today I want to cover something in the shop that happens every day and actually dictates the sale of a firearm when it really shouldn't. The thing I'm going to talk about today is the slide lock versus slide release. What is it really used for? I'm guilty of this myself. Years ago, I was doing the exact same thing. There are a lot of misconceptions on what the slide lock is actually used for. So I'm going to cover the basics today and show you exactly how you should be using this particular device on a firearm. In this first section, I just want to cover the components and what they're actually used for. Now, this may seem rudimentary to some of you, but again, this is designed for beginners and people just don't understand how the firearm truly works. So I want you to pay attention to the follower and the cutout on the top of the magazine. This is designed for the last round hold open that most modern firearms have. If I insert an empty magazine into the firearm, as you can see, if you pay attention to your slide lock right here, as I push it up, you'll see that it pushes up into position. That is designed so when the last round is fired from your weapon, as the slide goes to the rear, this will click and lock up into place and hold that weapon's slide open so you can visually see that it is empty. This next section I want to cover is the biggest problem that people have, especially when looking at a new firearm. Now, this happens with people who are new to firearms as well as people who have been shooting their entire lives. People tend to use this slide as a slide release. By pushing down on this, a new customer will say, oh, I can't do that, the slide release is too hard, it's too stiff, so I can't get it into battery. Well, if you use the firearm the way it's actually designed to be used, you will never take your thumb and push that down. The proper way to do this is if you have an empty firearm, no magazine in the gun, is simply take your hand over the top, pull back slightly, and you're going to hear the slide lock drop and release, and then just let the slide go forward. That is the easiest way to do that. Now here's what the slide lock is actually for. If you have an empty firearm, that being there's no magazine, and you want to clear it and make it safe, point it in a safe direction, push upward physically with your thumb while you pull the slide to the rear, and it will lock open. Okay, now to load your firearm, you take your full magazine, and of course for safety purposes today, we have inert orange dummy rounds, not live ammunition. You would take your loaded magazine, insert it into your firearm, lock it positively into position, simply come over the top, pull back slightly on the slide, and you'll hear that click again as the slide lock drops, and simply let go. Your firearm is now loaded, chambered, and ready to go. Again, if you're going out looking at a firearm for the first time, don't use that slide lock to determine whether that firearm is good for you or not. It's a slide lock and not made to be pushed down on. They're all going to be stiff. There's a lot of pressure on them. Follow the simple directions. Talk to your firearm specialist. They should be able to show you the right way to do it, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to operate the firearm and may change the decision you make on what you purchase. And I really hope this video helps you out, especially in a new firearm purchase in the future. If you like this video, please feel free to click the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber and would like to subscribe to future videos, hit the subscribe button. Some people have been interested about the t-shirts we had in our previous video. If you'd like to purchase one of these, click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody.